By this point in the training, I think all of you are very aware of the importance of having a plan. Today, we're going to talk about the value of a personal growth plan. John Maxwell teaches that growth is made up of small, incremental changes. His teachings have helped me, and I know many of you, to discover our purpose, grow in our self-awareness, become better humans, and really just develop our character. If you want to grow your career, it is incredibly important that you grow your skills. The same goes as far as your family and your finances and anything in life that's important to you. You have to have a plan. When Matt and I sat down at the beginning of the year, Matt's my husband, we started discussing what we wanted for our future, for our business, and for our family. We had a vision and we had a why for our growth. It is so important to get this stuff on paper. And as we started to lay our plans out on paper, we started to connect that with the goal and the mission statement of Beachbody and how that was going to translate into what we wanted for our business and to help our coaches. We set out strategic goals regarding income, rank, and what we were going to do to lead our team. We had created an approach that stemmed from what we're taught with our 3 vital behaviors, as well as what we are being taught now through the Finish Line Leaders and John Maxwell with our rule of 5. And if you don't know those, I actually keep them as a screensaver on my computer. But it's every day I grow, every day I plan, every day I connect, every day I follow up, and every day I track. We set goals for our personal development as far as books that we wanted to read. Often we listen with audio in the car. But things that we wanted to grow and develop in our business, we set aside books and ideas that we could make sure that we were applying on a daily basis in our life. We ended up writing out everything. After our initial discussion, we wrote everything out, and it ended up being 6 pages. Now, I don't expect you to do that. My husband's an analyst, so it kind of is in his blood to do things like that. But the point is, we really took time to focus on what we had to do to accomplish our goals. You can't just write them and put them away. It has to be something that you're revisiting constantly. And so every 3 to 6 months or so, we will sit down and look at that document, revisit the things that we talked about, the things that you're so passionate about. When you sit down and write these things at the beginning of the year, they kind of start to fizzle out after a few months. And so you need to revisit that and look at what you're doing on a daily basis. That rule of 5. Are you still applying those, and are they making a difference in your business? Many of you are hard workers. You're big dreamers, and that is so exciting. But to truly grow, you have to have a plan. Growth requires intentionality. It requires having focus, and it requires accountability. And so I encourage you to go to your coach. Go to a different coach on your team. Maybe it's your spouse if you're getting support from your spouse. Maybe it's a good friend. But sit down and talk about the goals and the plans you have for your business for this week, for this month, for the year to come and beyond. I encourage you to take notes on all the training you are doing. Start forming your vision, start forming your plan, and get it on paper. The more intentional you are, the more likely you're going to be at having incredible success.